Welcome back to the Nonprofit Playbook. I'm Christi, the CEO.
I'm Dr. Sharon.
You know what? We're just going to get right into this topic because it's happening a lot. Nonprofits is becoming trendy, but your legacy is not for likes. We understand that we're not speaking of for-profit industries where you're passing down legacies for generations to generations, but we are passing down nonprofits for communities to communities to communities. So let's talk about how your legacy is not for likes and it's purpose driven. It's not for the social media of what's happening in today's age. So
100%.
Let's go ahead and just dive on in.
This is a good topic too. I have to cross my legs for this one because we got to take this one serious. This is a good topic because a lot of people have this like noble narcissism. I learned this concept about 1.5 years ago. Noble narcissism is somebody that uses good to control. That's not what a nonprofit business is for.
Yeah.
And that is not why you help the community.
Right.
You help the community because as a society, you individually want to see everyone thrive.
Right.
Thrive together,
Right.
grow together, enhance together, make everybody's lives better together.
Amen.
You're not doing it because you want the notoriety. In fact, some of the biggest celebrities that do serve the community, you don't even know about it.
Nope.
I'll give you an example because everybody knows who this is. Floyd Mayweather. Rarely ever. In fact, people think that Floyd Mayweather does nothing for the community.
Yeah.
He's constantly out there serving other countries, serving locally, through athletics, through food, through financial support. He just doesn't show it. That is someone that is serving because he wants to see a better community.
Hey, Floyd. Children striving together.
TMT, you can donate. It's okay. We're here for it.
No, I agree with that because, and it should be like that. It's kind of frustrating when you do hear people who don't know, meaning like, you don't know what these celebrities are doing behind closed doors, but yeah, you don't come back to the hood and you don't give back and you this and you that, but you really don't know what they're doing. You don't know who they're giving to. Just because you don't see it on a grand scale doesn't mean it's not happening. So
for sure.
Yeah.
No. And the other thing you hear people talk about a lot too is wanting to leave a legacy like for their family.
Yeah.
Nonprofits aren't really that type of business entity that you do that with. And I'll tell you why. For-profits, you have a single or multiple ownership. The keyword is ownership. And there's funds coming in that can pass down assets.
Yeah.
With a nonprofit, the problem you get into is if your board votes you out, your nonprofit gets revoked, that is not leaving a legacy.
Right. And technically, even if someone decided that they no longer wanted that nonprofit and they had all these funds left, they don't just say, oh, well, since I have this money left, I'm going to give it to my children, my grandchildren, my nieces and nephews. You're passing it down to another organization that's similar to what you're doing, serving in that capacity so that organization continue thriving since you decided, this is just no longer for me.
Exactly. So keep that in mind when you're talking about legacy. It's not for likes. It's not for leaving a legacy to your child. Nonprofit businesses are because you want to serve the community to make all of us have a better place to live. Yeah,
we're solving a problem. We're finding a solution to something that exists. And it's not to say that we're going to solve that problem within the lifetime that we live.
Right.
If you think about the greats, the Martin Luther Kings, the Rosa Parks, the Malcolm X, and I'm just using those three as an example, there's a lot of things that happened back in those days that we are still not in front of right now, but we are so much further and they have passed away.
Good example.
And so now we are, trying to keep that going, but we're still not 100% solving that problem that they were trying to solve a problem for back in the day. But it was a stepping stone to keep it going for
Took a few decades to just even get into that next step. But that's the point of a nonprofit.
Exactly.
That's the point of serving the community.
Yeah.
Whatever you can do to just get it that little bit further. Success.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Clock that T. That's what the young kids say. Okay, so if you have, let's tell us about someone, not even someone like we're trying to snitch or anything like that, but just tell us something that you see that's something that continuously goes on in the community, wherever you are serving, that is just like, man, I just wish if this thing wasn't happening so we can get whatever that pain point is, let's go back to that. We always talk about pain points at the end of our episodes. So tell us about maybe some pain points where, you know, there's things that are happening for likes, or maybe you feel like you're doing them for likes, not intentionally, but some sort of way. And we want to remove that mindset. It's not about the likes. It's not about you not going viral, because, you know, people feel like if you go viral now today, you know, you'll have a better option of like pushing the nonprofit forward or getting the funding. But what's meant for you is meant for you. Your mission, your purpose, your intention of the nonprofit is what's going to get you forward, not how many likes you have on social media. So if y'all resonated with that, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a nonprofit leader. Bye.